Hello everyone, hope you're all well, and here is the start of my 15mm English Civil War army. And if you can tell who that is, that's Charles I, so obviously we're going with the Royalists. These are steel fist miniatures, which I was really fortunate to come across because I was going to do the English Civil War in 28mm, but I prefer smaller ranges, and after looking and looking everywhere, I happened to come across these, and thank God I did, because these are some of the best miniatures I've ever come across, especially in 15mm scale. These are sublime, absolutely sublime, and I urge anyone who's interested in this scale and this period to look at their website. They are superb. They also do 28mm in other periods. I think they do Italian wars. I know they do medieval, and I know they do samurai. Excellent company, excellent staff, run by a guy called Simon. He's helped me out no end on this. Lovely miniatures, absolutely lovely. I cannot fault them. Absolutely fantastic models. They've helped me realise my English Civil War dream, which I've always wanted an army. And yeah, so this is the first video of many, as I've got a lot to show. I'm still working on it. But let's start with the main man himself, Charles I, before he lost his head, and his command staff. These all come in the same pack. Steel Fist do packs of cavalry, packs of infantry, packs of personalities like this, and almost all the figures in each pack is unique, except for the infantry, I think, where there's 2 of each pose or figure. But certainly the cavalry and personalities, each single figure is individual and unique, which makes buying a pack, well, buying several packs, you can interchange them all, but buying a pack, its own little character, so you're never looking at the same model twice, which is exceptional. I've not come across a company that really do that as much as these do. But yeah, I'm full of so much praise for these figures. They're just lovely. They were such a joy to paint as well. The flag, I cannot remember where I got the flag from. I think it's Wargame Designs or something like that, but I'll look it up. I use the same company for all my flags. This flag is too big for the scale. I chose to do, you can have different scales, 10mm, 15mm. I chose a flag that's slightly too big for this because it is the command. I wanted it to stand out even more. So while the flag is too big, I quite like it because it takes your focus straight to Charles and his. You know where he is on the battlefield, essentially. You would know anyway, but your eyes are drawn to him. He's the focal point of the army. Yeah, I honestly can't praise these guys enough. They are superb. I've loved every minute of doing this army. They're so full of character, and they have fantastic poses. A lot of miniatures have poses where they seem a bit wooden, or you look at them and you think, well, they wouldn't normally stand, or nobody stands like that, or they're too rigid. These look natural, and to sculpt them at this scale in such natural poses is impressive. But they almost look like they're based on paintings, which they probably are, I don't know, but they are beautiful. So there's Charles I. I'm going to show the artillery with him. I was going to do each branch of the army individually, but I'm going to do command and artillery. Again, fantastic sculpts. I cannot fault them at all. This is 2 packs. So 2, one loading and one firing, or one pushing the gun up rather. All the equipment you see on the base comes with them. So all these boxes and ammo and the barrels, they all come together. They are full of character, really full of character. Yeah, just brilliant. They've got 2 Sakers here. There's 3 types of cannon available. Saker, I think another one is a Culverin, I'm not sure. And the other one is a smaller gun, I can never remember it, but I may get one in the future, so you'll probably see it. Yeah, and to go with these, I decided to make up a unique command stand. Again, this uses 2 officers on foot, 1 sergeant, if you like, with halberd, and 1, I think, is a lifeguard trooper from one of the cavalry sets. The table, I can't remember where I got the table from. I think it's an eBay purchase. For my artillery, I wanted all the command stands to be unique and have a little scene. So I just thought about, if the artillery doesn't really move much, they could have a table and just ponder the angles and whatnot around there. So I tried to do the map on the table based loosely on Naseby. The army isn't necessarily for Naseby, but I just thought it looked better than not. So, but again, this is completely unique. Each figure lovely sculpted. I tried to do a pose where they're looking at the map, if you like, and the other one's advising the guy on the horse. This was fun to do. Well, the whole army, to be fair, is really fun to do. So for the army, that's the command and artillery. So there's plenty more to come. Take care, guys.